Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I received the November 2018 Boxycharm box, which I do pay for. On my face, usually Boxycharm will send you a bunch of different kind of potentially bronzers or blushes or highlight palettes, this and that. So just on my face, I do have the BH Cosmetics foundation on along with the concealer. I really like the consistency of it, and I've been using it several times, and I really so far do like it. And I also do have my brows on, but you guys know the ColourPop Brow Boss as well as the Anastasia clear brow gel. Everything else is not done. Every so often Boxycharm will send an eyebrow product, but I've just never received one where I'm like, yes, I love this, it's so awesome. So I just prefer to kind of do it myself. So let's get into opening up this baby. I'm gonna put this down and just pull it random, and whatever comes out, and we'll talk about it, okay? Let's get into it. Okay, I'm gonna close my eyes and pull out the first thing that I touched. So here's the first thing. This is a Black Bamboo Charcoal Peel-Off Mask. Intense exfoliating facial mask with compression lace support. Oh, I've seen these. Oh, these are the ones that kind of you loop via your ears so it kind of stays nice and tight. Oh, this should be fun. Oh, I'm excited to try this one out. Okay, next item. Oh, I've been wanting to try this. This is the IT Cosmetics Superhero Mascara. Plumper looking lashes, 100% soft fuller lashes. It's a mascara. I assume if you're putting something on, it's supposed to give you some format of fullness, so a little shady. But okay, I think this is the one that has that weird shape. I have not tried IT Cosmetics mascaras, I think in a really, really long time. That is one sleek, sexy looking tube. Not bad. It's not bad. It's a rubber wand. It smells like mascara. Okay, so let's see if there's hopefully some kind of eyeshadow in this box. So if there is, we'll apply that and then we'll top it off with this. So I'm gonna put this right here so we remember it. The next item is it's a Kat Von D Everlasting Liquid Lipstick in shade Bow and Arrow. I can't tell if it's like a mustardy color or a nude. Oh, it's a really nice nude. It has like a light scent of something. I don't know what it is, but it's a really, really cool looking nude. It's a really nice neutral kind of pinky nude. So I'm excited to try this one. So we'll put this next to the mascara. Okay, I'm gonna wipe this off because if I don't, it's gonna end up all over me. Okay, let's dig into the box. Let's pull out item number 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Yes, item number 4. Feels like a nice bubble wrap. It says Pure Midnight Masquerade Face Palette. Oh. It looks like 1, 2, 3, 4 face products and 6 shadows. This reminds me of the Emily Noel and Makeup Revolution collab that she did, the Emily Needs palette. Okay. Oh. Let me take these little separator stickers off. It's very fall appropriate. I'm not loving the blush colors or the eyeshadows. So here, let me cover this up so it's not too much. So it looks like a highlight shade. I really like the print. It has like this really kind of beautiful lace imprint on top of the product. It's a blush and a highlight and 3 blushes. This one, it might be nice as kind of like a bronzy, glowy highlight, but I'm not super feeling it. And then here are the 6 eyeshadows. This silver is really interesting. It's kind of a bluey, purpley silver. This green I've seen several times in palettes. The purple I've seen several times, and I guess blue is like the new neutral or the new beige. So it's included in every palette, it seems. Item number 5. I think there's only 5 items. Don't Despair Repair Strength and Moisturizing Leave-In Mask. Briogeo. I think I've heard of this brand before. I think they carry it at Sephora. I'm not a big hair product person. I have very kind of normal hair in the sense of I don't really need to put too much product into it. I don't really have a huge frizz problem. I don't have curly hairs. I don't have straight hair. So I have very boring vanilla hair. This is pretty much my hair natural. So I don't really do too much to it, but especially when it comes to leave-in masks, I just do not like hair masks. But my sister does have a little bit more fuller head than I do, so I think I'll just pass this on to her. But let's smell it. Let's see if it smells nice or if it's chemically. No, it smells really, really nice. Definitely, if you leave this in your hair, if this came in like a little shampoo trial or a little conditioner, I think that would be really, really nice. So definitely liking this, the scent of this, but the product itself, I'm just not a hair person. But if you are, score. Okay, so to review, we have item 1, item 2, item 3, item 4, and item 5. Okay. So here are the 5 things that were included in my Boxycharm November 2018. If yours are different, I'm curious to see what else was included within the box. So please leave it down below, just out of curiosity, so the rest of us can also know what other people have gotten. Because as far as I know, not too many boxes have come out yet, so we don't really know if there's any variations. So let's get into the quick eye look, lip look, and the mascara. Let's go. Okie dokie, guys. So I did put on a little bit of bronzer and a tad bit of blush. I am not going to be using either of them because they're just a little bit too dark for my skin tone, and I think it'll just be a little bit too much. I will go in with the highlight shade though, just out of curiosity, just to see what that actually does look like. I'm going to be using the Morphe R36 brush, just popping in here very lightly. I don't want to ruin too much of that lace. It feels quite powdery, but it's looking nice. It's not bad. And it matches my skin tone well. I think if it was a touch shade lighter, it would be better. But, oh well. I could always mix it with something else. It's very champagne golden, kind of. Yeah, it's a touch too dark because I do see it, and it is kind of accentuating some of my pores on camera because of the lights. It kind of doesn't show too much of that, but in real life, when you're kind of looking at me, you can see it. Okay, I'm gonna actually go in with my blush brush. I don't have any product on it aside from the blush I just put on like a couple minutes ago. So now I'm just gonna kind of buff this in a little bit. To blend it in so I don't look like I put on a weird shade of highlight on my face. Yeah, I'm not feeling the highlight too much. It's definitely not something I think I'll be reaching for again, and it is quite powdery. Like it did kind of, and I did blow on it. You're not supposed to, but I did, and did leave quite a bit of residue. So here, let me give you guys some swatches of this. So that's the highlight. That's Hidden Secrets. That's Enchantment. And that's Reveal. I think these would be gorgeous eyeshadows. I'm more interested in using these as eyeshadows than anything else. Let me roll up my sleeve. Okay, so here is the highlight shade. This is Hidden Secrets. This is Enchantment. And this is Reveal. Just buff that in a little bit. Actually, let me buff them all in. Let's see what happens. The highlight is a bit chalky. I'm not loving that highlight. The bronzy shade isn't bad. This is just buffed in a little bit. I'm really liking the bronzy shade. I think all over the lid this would be gorgeous. This pinky shade is a bit too pink. The highlight shade is a little too powdery. This one is really sheer, so I'm wondering if maybe you are medium skin tone to deep or even just a few shades darker than me. I'm wondering how that would look on you. I think the intent for these was for a little bit more of a deeper complexion than mine is, which is absolutely fine. And I think it would look gorgeous, but on my skin tone, it's just not doing the product justice, it seems. So let me wipe these off, and then let me give you guys some swatches of the eyeshadows. I'll be right back. Okay guys, let's get into the eyeshadows. So we have such a bad placement for the mirror. I just don't know how to hold this palette so I can't blind you guys and I don't get my finger stuck in a product. Okay, let's start with this blue shade. This one is called Showtime. This called is Sneak Peek. This is Exposed, this is Mask Off, this is Disguise, and this is 12 a.m. So it seems like kind of what the theme is. It's very masquerade, but New Year's almost. I kind of like that. That's interesting. That's different. So we're going to go in with this Exposed shade. Sneak Peek. Oh, this Sneak Peek shade feels really, really nice. Then we have Showtime. Some of the brown is all over me. Let me swatch those out before we get into the other three. Okay. So we have 12 a.m. We have Disguise and Mask Off. I'm really, really feeling the green. It's just lately all palettes have this kind of chartreusey, deeper green olive shade. So like, how many could you possibly need? You know, and they're all kind of within very similar tone. That's one, that's two, and that's three. I really like that green and the dark. I think I'm going to do a green smoky eye. What do you guys think? Green smoky eye with a little bit of, so let's do this. Let's do green smoky eye with this shade, this in the inner corner. How does that sound? Let's do it. Okay guys, so here is the green smoky eye we did with the Masquerade palette. We used the green, we used this kind of dark gray black, as well as the silver in the inner corner. We used the highlight shade, which I kind of don't like. The blushes are just not my cup of tea. It's not really shades that would be flattering on me, so I skipped out on those, but I will try them out as eyeshadows at another time. We did finish applying the mascara. This is 2 coats. So all that is left is the Kat Von D Bow and Arrow liquid lip. So let's apply that, and then that'll be it. And that's the lip. Very comfortable. I have others of this Everlasting formula or something it's called. I have other formulas. I have other colors of the Kat Von D Everlasting liquid lip. I really like it. I have not tried the Bow and Arrow shade, but it seems like a greigey nudie pink in the mirror, but in the camera it is pulling a little bit more kind of nudie pink. Feels a little bit sticky in the corners of my mouth, but I think that's just me. Here, let's do this. It's still sticky. Maybe it'll dry down in a minute or two. I really like the formula, but I don't know, I just tend to not reach for Kat Von D things too often nowadays. So that is it for this unboxing, review, and a quick swatch video of the November 2018 Boxycharm items. 5 totals included, 5 total items included, and the price tag, drumroll please. So monthly, as you guys probably know and have heard 1,000,001 times, it costs $21 a month, and you get various types of products. It is always kind of mid-tier to high-end type products. Every so often they will throw in more of like a drugstore type item, but it's not too frequent. $21 a month subscription box. I paid for it all by myself, and I every so often do enjoy some of the items that I do get. I think I will continue using this. I will be using this definitely. It's not my favorite, but it's good enough for kind of what I like my eyelashes to look like, so I do like this. I liked the mask I will for sure use. The palette, it surprised me. I thought I was not going to like it, but it is actually quite pigmented. I do like some of the shades. It's not shades that I kind of typically reach for all the time, but I will try using those, and these ones as well as eyeshadows, but it's not my absolute favorite. And the one thing that's kind of bugging me right now is when you click it closed, it's not a tight enough magnet. So like, if it's up, it's fine, but the minute I kind of flip it over, it pops open. That's kind of an issue, and I don't like that. I think the magnets in here should hold well because it's compact. It seems like the thought process is to travel with, so the magnet should hold. Bottom line, that's just how it should be. But that is it. Thank you guys so much for sticking around for this video. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time. Bye!